Tucked away in dusty barns and forgotten sheds across the world are some of the oldest and rarest tractors ever built. Machines so obscure, even seasoned collectors may not recognize them at first glance. These 16 classics represent the early days of agricultural engineering, when innovation was driven by necessity and built with steel, grit, and elbow grease. From tiny European oddities to early American giants, each of these tractors tells a story of hard work, forgotten brands, and mechanical ingenuity that paved the way for modern farming. Many haven't seen daylight in decades, quietly waiting to be discovered, restored, and remembered. Whether powered by single-cylinder thumpers or primitive diesels, these relics are more than machines. They're living artifacts of rural history. Get ready to lift the tarps and explore the untold legacy of farming's mechanical pioneers in 16 oldest classic tractors, found in barns that you didn't know exist. Which one would you want to rescue first? Number 16. The Farmall Model F was a revolutionary machine that transformed farming forever. Introduced in the late 1910s by Henry Ford & Son Inc., it was the world's first mass-produced tractor aimed at bringing mechanized agriculture to the average farmer at an affordable cost. Launched during a time of high demand for increased food production, especially during World War I, the Model F was compact, lightweight, and drastically cheaper than its competition, helping it dominate the global tractor market by the early 1920s. Powered by a 4-cylinder gasoline engine producing around 20 horsepower, it featured a simple but effective 3-speed transmission and rear-wheel drive, making it both powerful and easy to maintain. The all-steel construction and lack of a frame, using the powertrain as the structural core, kept costs low and durability high. Its minimalist, functional design emphasized ruggedness over comfort, with a narrow track and open seating that made it nimble in fields but offered no protection from the elements. Yet for many farmers, this practicality was unmatched, providing a reliable alternative to horse-drawn plows. Ultimately, the Farmall Model F didn't just mechanize farming, it democratized it, putting industrial power in the hands of everyday people. How do you think modern tractors still reflect the influence of this century-old design? Number 15. The International Harvester 560 marked a pivotal moment in American tractor evolution, blending tradition with modern capability during its debut in the late 1950s. As a successor to the popular Farmall M series, the 560 was designed to meet the growing demands of post-war agriculture, offering more power, comfort, and versatility for medium to large-scale farming operations. It featured a 6-cylinder engine, available in gasoline, diesel, and LP gas variants, delivering up to 63 horsepower, paired with the innovative torque amplifier transmission that allowed on-the-go shifting for improved efficiency. The tractor boasted a durable frame, live hydraulics, power steering, and an optional fast hitch system, enabling it to handle a wide range of implements with ease. Its modern styling, with squared-off lines and a more substantial presence, reflected a shift toward greater operator comfort and visibility, while maintaining the red and white color scheme that became an IH trademark. However, early versions suffered from axle and rear-end issues due to the use of outdated components not suited to the increased engine output, leading to a notable recall and tarnishing its early reputation. Despite this, the 560 played a crucial role in pushing the industry toward higher horsepower and improved operator convenience. Was the 560's bold leap into modern farming worth the initial growing pains it faced? Number 14. The Long 610 carved out a quiet but reliable presence in the utility tractor market during the late 1970s and early 1980s, appealing especially to small-scale farmers and rural landowners seeking affordable, no-nonsense performance. Manufactured by Long Agribusiness in North Carolina, with roots in Romanian UTB tractors, the 610 blended international engineering with American branding, offering an accessible entry point into diesel-powered machinery. Under the hood, it housed a 3-cylinder diesel engine, generating approximately 60 horsepower, coupled with an 8-speed manual transmission that delivered straightforward, dependable power for a variety of chores. From plowing to bush hogging, its simple mechanical layout, power steering, live PTO, An optional front-end loader capability made it versatile without overcomplication, ideal for users prioritizing functionality over finesse. The design was utilitarian, with a basic operator station, rugged sheet metal, and minimal frills. Yet it was easy to maintain and fix, traits that earned it a loyal following among those who valued durability over brand prestige. Though never flashy or mainstream, the long 610 served its users with steady reliability, proving that you don't need bells and whistles to get the job done. Do you think today's high-tech tractors could benefit from a bit of that old-school simplicity? Number 13. The Ford 6000 was Ford's boldest attempt in the early 1960s to leap into the big league of high-horsepower tractors. But its ambitious debut came with a rocky start. Released in 1961 as the company's most advanced offering at the time, it aimed to compete with emerging diesel giants by featuring futuristic styling, a new Select O-Speed powershift transmission, and a 6-cylinder diesel engine rated at around 66 horsepower. This was a major step up from earlier Ford models, promising seamless gear changes on the move and a host of operator conveniences. But early versions were plagued by mechanical issues, especially transmission failures that quickly led to a recall and full factory rework. Despite these early missteps, the improved 6000 Commanders introduced in 1963 featured more robust internals, better cooling, and refined controls, gradually rebuilding customer confidence. The tractor's large frame, squared hood, and ergonomic layout gave it a commanding road and field presence, while options like power steering and hydraulic remote valves added to its functionality. Although its reputation never fully recovered from its troubled launch, the Ford 6000 still marked an important technological pivot for the brand. Was Ford too far ahead of its time, or simply pushing innovation faster than reliability could catch up? Number 12. The Kubota B71000 stands as a compact powerhouse that helped redefine what small tractors could achieve when it debuted in the late 1970s. Designed for versatility and efficiency, it catered to hobby farmers, landscapers, and property owners who needed reliable performance in a smaller package. Powered by a rugged 3-cylinder diesel engine delivering approximately 16 horsepower, the B71000 was available in both 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive configurations, with a gear-driven transmission offering 6 forward and 2 reverse speeds. Despite its modest size, it handled a wide range of tasks, from mowing and tilling to light loader work, thanks to its durable build, rear PTO, and Category 1 3-point hitch. The design emphasized practicality with a compact frame, intuitive controls, and an open operator station that offered good visibility and ease of use. Its orange paint and straightforward layout became a hallmark of Kubota's no-frills approach to dependable machinery. For many, the B71000 was their first introduction to compact diesel power, and it earned a reputation for being nearly unstoppable in the right hands. Can a small tractor like the B71000 still outwork its bigger, bulkier rivals in the right conditions? Number 11. The Farmal Cub was a small tractor with a big legacy, introduced by International Harvester in 1947 as the perfect fit for small farms, gardeners, and rural homeowners. It was the smallest member of the Farmall line, designed to replace horse-drawn equipment and mechanize light-duty agricultural work without overwhelming new users. Powered by a reliable 4-cylinder gasoline engine, producing about 10 horsepower, the Cub featured a unique offset engine and operator seat design known as CultiVision, which gave unmatched visibility for cultivating rows. It came with a 3-speed manual transmission, rear PTO, and a fast hitch system that allowed it to handle a wide range of implements despite its modest size. Compact, maneuverable, and easy to maintain, the Cub's simple design and gentle learning curve made it immensely popular among hobby farmers and first-time tractor owners. Its iconic red paint and rounded styling became instantly recognizable, and its long production run through the late 1970s proved its staying power. For many, the Farmal Cub wasn't just a tool, it was the gateway to self-sufficient farming. Could this humble little tractor be the most important starter machine in agricultural history? Number 10. The Chamers Model G was one of the most distinctive tractors ever made, Launched in 1948 with a radical rear-engine design that set it apart from everything else on the market. Designed specifically for small farms and precision row crop cultivation, it featured a tricycle-style frame with the engine mounted behind the operator, offering a completely unobstructed view of the ground and belly-mounted implements, ideal for vegetables and delicate crops. Powered by a Hercules 4-cylinder gasoline engine producing around 10 horsepower, the Model G was simple but effective, with a 3-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive that gave it just the right balance of agility and control. It excelled in tight spaces like market gardens, and its lightweight construction helped minimize soil compaction. The open operator station and easy implement changes made daily work efficient and user-friendly. While production ended in 1955 due to changing farm sizes and mechanization trends, its unique configuration left a lasting impression, and a loyal fan base has kept the Model G alive through restorations and even electric conversions. Its enduring appeal lies in how well it served a very specific farming need with elegant simplicity. Was the Model G a glimpse of the future, just waiting for the world to catch up? Number 9. The John Deere Model A was a landmark in American agricultural history, introduced in 1934 as the company's first true row crop tractor and designed to compete directly with the popular Farmall F20. It featured a 2-cylinder gasoline engine known for its distinctive pop-pop sound, delivering around 25 horsepower, and paired with a 4-speed transmission that gave it the strength and versatility needed for medium to large farms. Its narrow front-end design and adjustable rear-wheel spacing allowed it to easily straddle crop rows, making it ideal for cultivating corn, cotton, and other row crops. The Model A underwent several refinements over its production run, including the addition of electric starting, improved hydraulics, and the iconic styled bodywork introduced by industrial designer Henry Dreyfuss in 1939, which gave it a sleeker, more modern appearance. Durable, easy to maintain, and immensely popular, the Model A remained in production until 1952 with over 300,000 units sold, helping establish John Deere as a dominant force in the tractor industry. For many farmers, the Model A wasn't just a machine, it was a partner in progress. Could this classic green giant be the most iconic row crop tractor ever built? Number 8. The Minneapolis Molen G1355 was a powerful yet often overlooked brute from the early 1970s, built during a transitional era of brand consolidation and shifting loyalties in the tractor world. Produced from 1972 to 1974 under White Motor Corporation, it shared much of its design with the Oliver 2015, but retained signature Minneapolis Molen traits like bold styling, bright yellow paint, and an emphasis on raw, unfiltered power. At the heart of the G1355 was a turbocharged Caterpillar-built 6-cylinder diesel engine, producing approximately 135 horsepower, making it one of the most formidable two-wheel drive tractors of its time. It came equipped with an 8-speed transmission, dual-range shifting, live PTO, and high-capacity hydraulics, making it a strong performer in heavy tillage and large field operations. Its large muscular frame and utilitarian cab emphasized function over flair, appealing to farmers who valued strength and reliability over luxury. While it arrived near the end of the Minneapolis Molen brand's life, the G1355 left a lasting impression as a no-nonsense workhorse that could go toe-to-toe with any in its class. Was the G1355 a forgotten powerhouse that deserved far more credit than it ever received? Number 7. The Porsche Diesel Jr 108 is a compact tractor that perfectly blends iconic automotive heritage with agricultural functionality, proving that even the humblest farm machine can reflect engineering excellence. Produced between the mid-1950s and early 1960s in post-war Germany, it was developed during a time when efficient, reliable machinery was essential for revitalizing small farms and vineyards. Designed for narrow rows and tight spaces, the Junior 108 featured a robust, single-cylinder, air-cooled diesel engine producing approximately 15 horsepower, renowned for its fuel efficiency, minimal maintenance needs, and long service life. A 4-speed manual transmission paired with rear-wheel drive and a rear PTO made it capable of performing essential tasks like plowing, cultivating, mowing, and light transport work with surprising confidence given its size. The tractor's design was both practical and refined, with rounded fenders, a narrow profile, and the proud Porsche Diesel badging on its slim red hood, bringing an unexpected elegance to utilitarian equipment. Its ease of use, mechanical simplicity, and Porsche lineage have earned it a devoted following among collectors, restorers, and vintage machinery fans. More than just a novelty, the Junior 108 showcased how precision engineering and good design could elevate even the smallest tractor. Could this stylish workhorse be the most refined piece of farm machinery ever made? Number 6. The Chamers D21 was a bold and commanding entry into the high-horsepower tractor market. Introduced in 1963 as the largest and most powerful row crop tractor of its time. It marked a dramatic shift for Chamers, signaling their intent to compete with the industry's heavyweights by delivering both muscle and modern styling. Under its long, squared-off hood sat a turbocharged six-cylinder diesel engine that initially produced around 103 horsepower, later boosted to over 125 in Series 2 models, making it the first row crop tractor to break the 100 horsepower barrier. A 6-speed transmission with dual range and a massive fuel tank allowed it to work long hours without refueling, while the rear-wheel drive setup, robust axles, and strong hydraulics made it ideal for heavy tillage and large implements. The D21 stood out not just for its performance, but for its aggressive, futuristic appearance, featuring sharp lines, bold orange paint, and a wide stance that gave it a dominating presence in the field. Though it lacked a factory cab, it offered a spacious operator platform and modern controls that emphasized productivity. Produced until 1969, the D21 became an icon among muscle tractors and remains a favorite in pulling competitions and vintage shows. Could the D21 be the machine that redefined what farmers expected from a row crop tractor? Number 5. The Dutz D15 was a compact yet durable tractor that embodied post-war German engineering, offering simplicity, reliability, and surprising capability in a small package. Introduced in 1959 and produced into the early 1960s, the D15 was aimed at small farms and vineyards where maneuverability and fuel efficiency were key. At its heart was a single-cylinder, air-cooled diesel engine producing about 15 horsepower, a hallmark of Dutz's engineering approach that emphasized cooling reliability and mechanical simplicity. The D15 featured a multi-speed manual transmission with up to 6 forward and 2 reverse gears, allowing it to handle various light-duty tasks like plowing, mowing, and hauling with ease. Its compact frame, lightweight build, and rear-wheel drive made it agile in tight spaces, while a rear PTO and 3-point hitch added versatility for working with different implements. Visually, it carried the classic green Dutz styling with minimalist, functional lines and an open operator station that was easy to access and operate. Despite its modest power, the D15 gained a reputation for being nearly indestructible and incredibly efficient, with many still in operation today. For collectors and vintage farming enthusiasts, it represents the perfect blend of utility and character. Could the Dutz D15 be the toughest little tractor to ever roll out of post-war Europe? Number 4. The Farmall F20 was a rugged, no-nonsense tractor that helped shape the future of row crop farming in the United States, introduced by International Harvester in 1932 as the successor to the original Farmall Regular. Designed during the height of the Great Depression, it brought greater power, improved functionality, and wider implement compatibility to small and medium-sized farms. Powered by a 4-cylinder gasoline or distillate engine producing around 29 horsepower, the F20 featured a 4-speed sliding gear transmission and a narrow front end, making it ideal for cultivating row crops like corn and cotton with precision. Its rear steel wheels, with optional rubber tires later on, and high ground clearance allowed for versatile field work, while the adjustable rear tread catered to different row spacings. The tractor's signature red paint and sturdy skeletal design made it instantly recognizable in fields across the country, and it quickly earned a reputation for being tough, economical, and easy to maintain. Over 148,000 units were built by the time production ended in 1939, firmly establishing the Farmall name as a leader in mechanized agriculture. Was the F20 the true workhorse that carried American farming through one of its most challenging eras? Number 3. The Farmall Model H was one of the most iconic and widely used row crop tractors of the 20th century, introduced by International Harvester in 1939 as a versatile solution for mid-sized farms across America. Designed to bridge the gap between the smaller Model A and larger Model M, the H delivered a perfect balance of power and economy, with a 4-cylinder gasoline or distillate engine producing about 26 horsepower. It featured a 5-speed transmission, rear-wheel drive, and a narrow front end, making it ideal for cultivating row crops with precision, particularly in corn and cotton fields. Its innovative hydraulic lift-all system, introduced later in its production run, gave farmers new control over implements, increasing productivity and reducing manual labor. The Farmall H's distinctive styling, durable steel frame, and instantly recognizable red paint helped solidify its status as a visual and functional staple on American farms. It was easy to maintain, affordable to run, and could handle a wide variety of tasks, from plowing and planting to hauling and mowing. With over 400,000 units produced by the time manufacturing ended in 1953, the Model H became a symbol of rural progress and mechanical dependability. Was the Farmall H the ultimate all-around tractor that powered the heart of mid-century American agriculture? Number 2. The Case 1470. Traction King was a bold and pioneering entry into the world of four-wheel drive tractors, introduced in the early 1970s as a high-powered solution for large acreage farming. As part of J.I. Case's innovative Traction King lineup, the 1470 featured a distinctive articulated chassis that allowed for tighter turning and greater maneuverability, despite its large size, making it well-suited for heavy tillage and fieldwork on expansive plots. It was powered by a turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine, initially a Case-built 504 cubic inch unit, producing around 165 horsepower, providing the raw strength needed to pull large implements through tough soil. The full-time 4-wheel drive system and heavy-duty axles gave it excellent traction and stability across uneven terrain, while its robust 8-speed power-shift transmission allowed for smooth gear changes under load. Its commanding presence was matched by a utilitarian cab, offering basic operator comfort with a clear view of the field and straightforward controls. Though production numbers were limited and the model was eventually overshadowed by newer designs, the 1470 Traction King earned a loyal following for its sheer pulling power and rugged reliability. Could the Case 1470 be one of the unsung heroes that shaped the future of big field farming? Number 1. The versatile 1150 Big Roy stands as one of the boldest and most iconic tractors ever built, introduced in 1977 as a one-of-a-kind concept machine that pushed the boundaries of size, power, and innovation. Built by Versatile in Canada, Big Roy was powered by a massive Cummins KTA 1150 turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine, producing around 600 horsepower, an extraordinary figure that instantly placed it among the most powerful tractors of its time. Unlike typical articulated designs, Big Roy featured a rigid frame with 4-wheel drive and steerable axles, and its engine was mounted in the rear to balance the enormous weight and allow the operator's cab to sit at the very front for unmatched forward visibility. A unique onboard camera system gave the driver a view of the drawbar, cutting-edge technology for the era. Designed for large-scale prairie farming, it included a huge fuel tank and built-in tool compartments for extended fieldwork without downtime. Though only one was ever built and it never entered mass production, Big Roy became a legend for its size, power, and futuristic thinking. Today, it lives on as a preserved museum piece and a symbol of Canadian agricultural ambition. Could any modern tractor match the sheer spectacle and vision of Big Roy?